Think your small salary can't make you rich? Think again. In this video, I will show you exactly how to build wealth from wherever you are. Let's dive in. Welcome back to Success and Harmony, your #1 YouTube channel for financial intelligence. You need anything about financial intelligence? I'm sure we must have talked about it on this channel. So you are welcome. Well, today's topic is very important and I want you to pay attention to it. If you've ever thought, how can I build real wealth when my salary is so small? Then you are absolutely in the right place, because this is the thinking of many persons. My salary is small. I can't keep all these savings and investing that they talk about. How can I do it with this little salary? I'm here to challenge you. You can achieve wealth building with that small salary of yours. The good news is this, which I want you to have in mind. Building wealth isn't about how much you earn. It's about what you do with what you earn. I hope you get that. If you want to know more about this and how you can build wealth no matter the level of your income, then stick around with me, because I'll be sharing with you practical, simple steps which you can start even today, no matter the level of your income. If that is what you want, then join me after this interlude as we dive deep into this topic, and you will see how easy it is for you to actualize your dream. See you on the other side.
Waking up at dawnlight, breaking through, chasing dreams, no time to lose. In this race we strive and grind, motivation fuels the mind. Gonna rise up, we won't fall, breaking barriers through it all. Step by step our journey's clear, success is closer, don't you fear. Challenges we face headstrong, in this rhythm we belong. Skies are high, but so are we, building castles where we're free. Gonna rise up, we won't fall.
All right, you're welcome back, and I'm so glad you're here. You see, when you talk about wealth creation, there has been this illusion that is when you earn big, that you can save big, you can invest big, and then that's when wealth can grow. But that's not the truth. You know what? Let me tell you this. Wealth starts in the mind, not the wallet. If the mind is poor, the rich wallet can suddenly become empty. But when the mind is rich, the poor wallet, the empty pocket, the empty wallet can suddenly become filled. So what do I mean by this? Many persons believe that you must be earning millions for you to build wealth and so on like that, but that is false. The reality is this: if you can manage a small amount well, then you can manage millions later. You see, your inability to manage that small money, even when the big money comes, I tell you, it will be so much, you wouldn't have developed capacity for it. It will go, and you hear people say, I made so much money, but I don't know how the money went. You know why? Because when the money was small, they were not properly managing it. So if you are one person that is thinking that one day, somehow, you are going to be wealthy, you need to start practicing the art of wealth building right now, not until when the money comes. So I want you to wake up in the morning and start telling yourself this every day. I am responsible for my financial future, no matter my salary. I am responsible for my financial future, no matter my salary. Now, you keep on saying that so that you will record it in your subconscious mind, and you know that don't blame the salary, that the salary is small. You have to take responsibility. That is where wealth creation starts. So why is this very important? It is important because wealth building is 80% behavior and mindset, and it's just only 20% money mechanics. Now, you say, oh, no, but it's the money that comes. It's not the money that comes first. It's the mindset. When you have a poverty mindset, even when the right opportunity for wealth comes, you are not going to harness it. But when you have a wealth mindset, when you have a wealthy mindset, then that is when you begin to see opportunities. You begin to see how to channel your fund. It's not the money that comes first. There's a saying in my part of the world that says that the first money that a child gets in his life, he uses to buy cake, or let me say bean cakes. Do you understand that the first money that a child gets, he wants to buy bean cake, he wants to buy this, he wants to buy that. He's not thinking about business, not thinking about investment. That is the same thing for a poor mindset. So when a man with a poor mindset, why do you think people that win lottery tickets, they don't last with them? They win lottery and then the next year the money is gone, because they have not built their mindset. For you to create wealth and sustain wealth, you must have a wealthy mindset. And building a wealthy mindset is not about doing so many things. Remember, we said success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Your small, consistent action is greater and bigger than big, inconsistent moves. That is such with wealth creation. So, having talked about the mindset, the next thing that we need to talk about as far as wealth creation is concerned is master your budgeting. You see, one of the first wealth secrets is this: spend less than you earn, no matter how small your income is. You want to say, but my income, I'm just earning 50,000 naira. How do you want me to spend less? Even what I'm earning is not enough. Well, let me tell you this. Where you think that what you're earning is not enough, if it is stopped, you can imagine how your life is going to be. I want to challenge you this way. Assuming you're working in a place and your income is maybe 100,000 naira. Or let's say 200 pounds, $200. And then you get to the office and your boss tells you, sorry, we cannot continue paying you that amount. We have to reduce your income by about 10%, by 20%. First question, are you going to resign from that organization? Probably not. Maybe you are earning 100, now you are paid 80, you have to leave and manage with the 80. So, but why won't you kind of create that kind of scenario for yourself right now and begin to do just that without anybody imposing it on you? So do you agree with me now that you can live below your mates? To further help you in this area, that is why we use the famous 50-30-20 rule. And what does this 50-30-20 rule mean? It talks about 50% of your income should go for your needs. What are your needs? Those are the things that you must incur, those expenses that you must incur. You must incur money for your rent, for your transportation to and through the office. You must incur expenses for your feeding in the house, and so on and so forth. There are some expenses that you know that you must pay for in the course of the month. Those are your needs. Then it says 30% should go for your wants. When you talk about 30% going for your wants, you are talking about, those things that even if you don't spend it, it's not going to make a difference. It's not going to cause any big deal. I pay for a certain level of maybe my DSTV. Also, maybe every day or every weekend, I have to take the children out to hang out with them, and we spend some level of money. I budgeted for it. Well, all those things are good because they help the family to bond, but it must not be more than 30% of your income. Then we have 20%, which is for your savings and investment. You see, this is the one that is most critical, and it is the one that is commonly most ignored. Many persons say, when you receive your income, after spending whatsoever is left, make sure you save it. That is a very, very wrong financial advice. The first thing when you get your income is to set aside this 20%, which is for the future. Take for instance, I always say the 50% of your needs, they are called your fixed expenses. The 30%, which is for wants, are called the fun, F-U-N, the fun expenses, while the 20% is the future expenses. You must be conscious to take care of your future today. Remember, I said, go to the ant, use sluggard, consider her ways, and be wise. Who gathers his food in the summer? Does the ants have enough food to eat in the summer? No, that's not the question. The issue is this: it gathers for the summer so that during the winter, during the rainy season, it does not have to come out. And you must know something: winter time will come for everybody. Summertime is here. Summertime is when you can earn an income. But when the winter time comes, he said the night time comes when no man can walk again. So when that night comes, this 20% that you have been setting aside will be what will be working for you. So at this point, let's do something practical. I want to challenge you to it that no matter the level of your income, even if you are just going to be saving 5,000 naira monthly, 10,000 naira monthly, $20, $50, $100 monthly, start now. Start now, because saving is not about the amount, it's about the habits. The earlier you start, the stronger your financial muscle will become. Start it today. Do not procrastinate. You know, the first thing we talked about was your mindset, and then we now talked about mastering your budget, working with the 50-30-20 rule. The next thing we want to talk about is make adequate steps to automate your savings. Do you know that one of the smartest moves in life is to pay yourself first? Many of us don't pay ourselves. We pay everybody around us. You pay the teacher, you pay the rent, you pay everything, you pay every groceries, you pay for everything, but you never pay yourself. You never pay that man, that woman that actually did that work. You say, well, but every other thing, I'm still the one that is utilizing it. No, you are wrong. Pay yourself first. So how do you pay yourself first? If you go to read the book, The Richest Man in Babylon, it says that 10% of what you earn is yours to keep. So what it does mean is this: 10% of whatsoever you're earning is, please make sure that you pay yourself. You might be owing some people. You want to pay off your debt, I understand, but pay yourself first. You might end up finish paying those people and then you don't have anything. What will happen again? You will go and borrow again. So to avoid that, as you are managing, that's why we have 20%, in the 50-30-20 rule. The other 10% can be used to settle any other liability. But you see that 10% that you used to pay yourself, what you need to do is automate it. When I say automate it, I mean put up a standing order with your bank. The moment this money comes on this date, move this amount to this particular account. That will help you a lot. For those people in the Rich Vision Cooperative, we advise our members, put a standing order with your bank such that as the money is coming in, move it into the cooperative account. And I always advise cooperative rather than the bank, because in the cooperative, there are other things that you enjoy that you don't enjoy with the banks. We have a very good cooperative, online cooperative, which I think you should just check out. We are building a very big community. We have currently over 1,400 persons in this community already, and we are growing big. So automation removes emotion so that you can stay consistent even on tough months. You are still taking care of your future. The next thing we want to look at is building skills and side hustles. You see, employer can control my income, but it cannot control my ability to acquire new skill sets. Acquiring new skill sets, this is where you begin to talk about growth. Many of us, since the time we left school, or we had that certificate, or we got that job, we stopped developing ourselves with the excuse, I don't have time, my job is too busy, the job is so choked. And I laugh at you and I say, are you so choked up that you can't even think? Most jobs put you on the shoulder. When they don't need you again, they just do like this and you drop. But you put the job on your head. And as you sink with the weight of that job. My dear, you have to think twice about yourself and your future. You are not helping yourself. Don't think you are so much important in that office, they can't do without you. You just got to be there. Who told you that? You can easily be replaced, but then what is going to help that future of yours? You have 24 hours in a day. If you spent 8, 9 hours or 12 hours with an employer, then you must be sincere with yourself, even if it's only 2 hours. Maybe even if it's just 10% of the 24 hours, which is 2 hours, 40 minutes, that you are going to use for yourself. Develop yourself. Remember, we say pay yourself first. 10% of whatever you earn is yours to keep. Every day is, they say time is money, is that not? So every day, God credits your account with what? 24 hours. So what you need to do, 10% of 24 hours, which is 2 hours, 40 minutes, use it for personal development. Use it to learn a skill. Ask yourself, what skill can I learn that people will pay me for? Ideas that you can have includes digital skills. You can begin to do design, marketing, trading. You can also go into freelancing also. Freelancing is something it's not going to affect what you are currently doing. Another thing is selling knowledge. You can sell books, you can create courses and sell them online. Another one that, just like I've always been saying, is the trading of Forex. I tell you, you see that trading of Forex is one skill set that I've come to understand over a period of time, that a lot of people are ignorant of it because they fell into the wrong hands and they are not ready to even pick it up again, even with people that understand it more. I tell you, it is one very good skill set. Well, it's not a financial recommendation, but it's an educational one for you. Do you know what? Even an extra 30,000 naira, an extra $100, an extra $200 can change your financial future over time if it is invested wisely. That money from the side also can be put into your investment account. Investment is very, very important. Talking about investment, the next one I want to look at is start investing early. Don't wait until you begin to earn millions. I use the story of the rich man and the talents. He gave one of his servants 5 talents. Let's say he gave one of his servants 5 million naira. Now he gave that 5 million and he said, go use it, work with it. And this guy took the 5 million, went into the kind of investment that he knew, and he was able to double that money within a year. Talking about high rate of returns. When people say, oh, getting 100% in a year is too much. No, I tell you, it's possible. If it's not possible, it won't be recorded, all right? But you know where you are invested. That is the important thing, all right? So now, he gave that 5 million, that one made it 10 million. Then he gave another one 2 million. The one he gave 2 million worked with the 2 million and made it 4 million. Now, the fourth one, when he came back, after a year, when he came back, he said, where's my money? The guy said, well, business is bad, but I was able to turn it over. I have this. He said, oh, you've done well. Go into the rest of your master. There's rest for everyone who does investments. That is what you must know. There's financial rest in the future when you do the right investment. The second one too, he told them the same thing. But the third man, he said, where's my money? And the guy said, master, economy is not the way you left it to. It's not what you are talking about. You see, you gave me 1 million. The 1 million you gave me is so small. I'm afraid if I put it in an investment now, maybe they will now tell me the investment disappears. Oh, master, I know you don't play with your money. So what I have done is just took your money and I put it in one savings account under my bed and things so that nothing will happen to your money. And the master looked at him and said, you are a wicked servant. What is this saying? If you are having an income and you are not investing, you are a wicked fellow. You are being wicked, number one, to yourself, because you are depriving yourself of future wealth. So don't deprive yourself of future wealth. Today, you can start micro investments with mutual funds or company shares. I'll leave below a link where you can join the mutual funds if you want to. If you want to join our mentoring class, there's a link there in the description area that you can use to connect with us. So start with low risk and long-term investment. Let compounding do the work and the magic for you. The next thing that I want you to look at is, which is very important as far as wealth creation is concerned, is avoiding lifestyle inflation. Now, what is lifestyle inflation? Your income increases over time, then your lifestyle too increases. That's when I need to be putting on a designer watch. My salary was about 500,000. Now my salary is now $1 million. I cannot live in this environment again. I need to go to another environment. Then the children, they're going to a certain school, they're doing well in that school anyway, but because this income has increased and you begin to look, my colleagues, my mates, their children are going to this kind of school, and then you got to move them. Lifestyle inflation. Don't let your income influence your lifestyle. Let the return on investment, on where you've invested your income, let it be what will influence you. Many persons, rich persons that they don't use what they earn to fund their lifestyle. They use the return on their investment. They put their money somewhere, the money generates some money. That is the money that you see them using to do all other things. So I was giving this warning. Upgrade your investment before upgrading your lifestyle. Lastly, stay patient and be consistent. Well, even before we go on that, if you are yet to subscribe, what are you waiting for? You want me to talk about the last one before you go subscribe? Please, please, please. It's going to help this channel, and it's going to help YouTube to spread it to many persons that need this information. So please, if you have not clicked on that subscribe button and the bell notification, do me this good. Click on it right now. It's just below. Click on the subscribe button. And also, you see the thumb up button. It's not going to cost you anything. It's not taking extra data from you, you know. Just click on that thumbs up so that the YouTube algorithm can recommend it to other persons. I will really appreciate that. Thank you very much. So, talking about this, stay patient and consistent. You know, building wealth takes time. Remember the definition for success. That success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. You are doing it, you progressively grow. It is not sudden. Nobody gets rich suddenly. Most persons that get money suddenly, it suddenly disappears also. But when you grow it over time, don't be discouraged if you don't see massive changes in the first few months. It will take time. You see, it's just like planting a seed. The rate at which the maize, the corn seed will sprout out of the ground is not the same way the cocoa seed will sprout out of the ground. It might take more time before it sprouts out. Don't be discouraged. Focus on consistent small wins. Save a little more. As you get more income, the side hustle is giving you more. Save a little more. As you save a little more, invest a little more. As you invest a little more, learn a little more. Make sure that your financial intelligence is sharp. Continue to listen to audios. Continue to listen to things that will help build your mind. So talking about that, I want to recommend that you get that book, The Richest Man in Babylon. It's a book that you need to read. You need to read also the Cash Flow Quadrant, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and some other books that you'll be seeing on the screen here. If you want to purchase them, you can click on the link down there to get them if they are not in your area, and they'll be delivered to you. You need something to be filling up your mind because it might not be as fast as you think. The way it was for this other fellow might not be the same thing for you. But then surely, slowly, steadily, you will surely get there. And you know what? 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, you will look back and you will thank yourself that thank God I did this. Remember, it is not how much you start with. It's that you start, you stay the course, and you are consistent with it. I'm so glad that you've stayed with me even up to this time. Thank you for listening to this, and I so much appreciate it for you being part of my success journey today. If you got value from this video, don't forget to click the like and the subscribe button and share it also with someone you love. And in the comment area, I want to know which step will you start with today. I believe in you and I know that you will surely succeed. And if you are serious about building your financial freedom, then I want you to check out our next video on passive income ideas that work in 2025 and beyond. Until next time, I want you to stay wise, stay winning, and always stay in success and harmony. God bless you. Do have a wonderful day. It's your friend and partner, Olusola Popola. Bye.
Waking up at dawn, light breaking through, chasing dreams, no time to lose. In this race we strive and grind, motivation fuels the mind. Gonna rise up, we won't fall, breaking barriers through it all. Step by step our journey's clear, success is closer, don't you fear. Challenges we face headstrong in this rhythm.